In today's video, I'm going to tell you the story of a man who loved his garden so much, he planted something that didn't just grow, it took root in his soul. A tree that was never meant to exist, one that fed on more than just soil and sunlight. What started as a father's obsession turned into something far darker. And when I tried to save him, I may have unleashed something much worse. So stay with me till the end, because what I found inside that tree still haunts me every single night. I don't know who else to tell this to. My mom is barely holding it together, and I can't talk to my dad. Because what happened to him, it's because of me. It all started 15 years ago when I was 10. We lived in one of those perfect suburban houses. White fence, big yard, mom's flower beds, the whole American dream. My dad was a calm, decent man, worked in logistics, but his real love? Gardening. It was the only time he really smiled. One day, he came home buzzing with excitement, which was rare for him. He held out a small, wrinkled paper bag and said, "Look what I got." Inside was a single black seed, bigger than any seed I'd ever seen. It was heavy, unnaturally heavy, covered in strange spiral patterns, almost like symbols. He told me he'd gotten it from an old street vendor downtown. The man said it would grow into a majestic tree, a king that would protect our home with its shadow. I thought it was cool. We planted it right in the center of our backyard. And it grew. Fast. Too fast. Within 2 years, it was taller than me. Its bark was dark, almost black, and smooth like stone. The leaves, thick, shiny, and deep green like they drank sunlight. My dad treated it like royalty. Built a tiny fence around it. No one else was allowed to touch it, not even water it. At first, it was just a hobby, but then the tree started changing him. He quit his job, spent every day under its shadow, sitting on a little wooden bench he made. I'd see him from the kitchen window, staring at it, whispering sometimes. My mom begged him to come inside, to eat, to sleep. He'd just smile. "It's peaceful here. The tree understands me." But I didn't feel peace. That shadow wasn't just shade, it felt cold, wrong. Even our dog wouldn't go near it. He'd whimper at the back door, tail between his legs, refusing to step into the yard. Then came the smell. The other plants in the yard began to die. Anything touched by the shadow withered and turned gray. The soil hardened like rock. But my dad? He seemed content, thinner, paler, but calm, like the tree was feeding him something that none of us could see. I couldn't take it anymore. One night, I waited until he fell asleep in his chair. My mom was upstairs. I grabbed the axe from the garage and stepped outside. The moon was full, but the base of the tree was pitch black. No moonlight touched it. I stepped into the shadow, and I swear I felt something crawl over my skin. It was freezing, like it was alive. I raised the axe and struck the trunk. It didn't sound like wood. It sounded wet, like hitting flesh. Black sap oozed from the gash, thick, metallic smelling. I knew that smell. It was blood. I kept going, swing after swing. The tree groaned. I could feel it vibrating through my boots. And then, with a final shriek, it collapsed. I shone my flashlight on the stump. What I saw inside wasn't wood. It was muscle, flesh, nerve tissue, wrapped around a pale human torso, embedded inside the tree like it had grown around a body. Ribcage, spine, still bleeding. Then I heard the voice behind me. "Burn it." I turned. It was my dad. Standing on the patio, not smiling, just broken. We didn't talk. We hacked it apart, dragged every branch and piece into a pile, and soaked it in gasoline. He struck the match. The fire roared. Black smoke filled the air, the smell of burning meat and something fouler. Something ancient. We stood there until nothing remained but glowing coals. I thought I saved him. But I didn't. It's been a week. The yard is empty. The shadow is gone. But my father isn't back. He eats. He sleeps. But he doesn't speak. He just stares out the window, at the place where the tree once stood. I destroyed the thing that was consuming him. But I think I destroyed him too. And I don't know how to fix it. Every night I hear whispers in the silence. I don't know if they're coming from the house or from the ground outside. If you think the tree died that night, think again. Some roots go deeper than we can ever understand. If you've ever seen something like this, or worse, tell me in the comments, because I don't think it's really over. If you're still watching this story, please consider subscribing to our channel, because even darker stories are waiting for you.